5 a.m. on a cold morning, and the dancing has already begun. At the front of the queue, they've been waiting half the night.
I can't tell it in simple words how I feel. I'm over the moon.
That's why I'm wearing plastic so that I don't get
A forecast of rain has prompted some elegant designs.
It looks very fashionable.
Thank you.
Inside the World Cup stadium, old liberation songs and vuvuzelas, the soundtrack to this country's tumultuous history. Nelson Mandela means different things to different people here, even those born after democracy arrived.
Everyone, white, black, colours, everyone getting together for one man.
But other fiery young activists celebrate the militant who launched an armed struggle.
The generation of today and in the circumstances of the country, yes, we need that radicalness of Mandela.
But the mood here is intimate, like a family gathering, and it's striking how many people here actually met the man.
When you're in the presence of Mandela, you think you're in the presence of a god, and yet he treats you, the doctor, like you are the god. And that was the most fantastic thing about him.
Then the famous arrive. A warm embrace for Mandela's ex-wife Winnie and his widow Graça Machel. Then come other icons from Africa's liberation struggles, including some still in power. In all, more than 100 world leaders, present and past. From a lonely-looking Tony Blair to F.W. de Klerk, South Africa's last apartheid leader.
Yeah, I know that.
Some prompt a roar of approval from the crowd. But South Africa's current leader, Jacob Zuma, gets nothing but boos.
Can I ask for discipline, please?
Also here, some of the celebrities who came to know Mandela in his later years. Rain at a funeral is seen as a blessing in South Africa, and at times the blessings bucket down, keeping parts of the stadium stubbornly empty. Then come the speeches.
When sadness and celebrations commingle,
Poetry from Mandela's grandchildren. An old friend chiding the crowd.
I want to hear a pin drop.
And one man who catches the mood best.
It was precisely because he could admit to imperfection, because he could be so full of good humor, even mischief, despite the heavy burdens that he carried, that we loved him so.
But what to do with that love now?
There are too many leaders who claim solidarity with Madiba's struggle for freedom, but do not tolerate dissent from their own people. And there are too many of us on the sidelines, comfortable in complacency or cynicism.
It goes down well, but it's not why the masses have come here.
In the crowd here, you get the sense that the speeches, the foreign dignitaries, are almost beside the point. Nelson Mandela's actual funeral on Sunday is going to be a small, private affair, so today really is the people's chance to say goodbye.
It's a day for the people in the world today, the billion that will go to bed hungry, the marginalized, the oppressed, those whose human rights are violated. Mandela was a symbol for them, more than any leaders.
We commend his soul.
It has been an emotional day here. A damp, boisterous, joyful send-off.
Amen.
Andrew Harding, BBC News, Johannesburg.